Welcome to the 4G channel. This is episode 8 in the Bible in Small Bites. Today, we're going to talk about giving to the kingdom. 96% of Americans have charitable giving of less than 10%. That's total Americans, not Christians, but Americans at large. However, the evangelical church is really not much better. One must wonder why it is that we live in this land of abundance and affluence, that our giving isn't impressive. Shouldn't our giving be greater because we have so much more? I think that's something to think about. When billionaire John D. Rockefeller died, someone asked, how much did he leave to his heirs? The answer? All of it. Just like all of us will. You've never seen a U-Haul following a hearse, have you? We must, by necessity, begin any study of handling our money in a godly way by recognizing that all that I have is on loan to me from God. And ultimately, He owns it all. In 1 Chronicles 29:14, David is praying a prayer in the assembly of the Israelites. And he says this, everything we have has come from you, and we give you only what you first gave to us. It's extremely wise perspective, and it's extremely true. American believers hold 70% of the world's wealth that's in the hands of Christians. Okay, so of all the Christians in the world, 70% of the wealth that we hold is in the hands of American Christians. Of course, there are many more Christians in Asia, Africa, and South America than in the United States. But few of those hold the wealth that we do. When the scriptures speak of the rich, we should note that by global standards, that's us. We are the rich. Here's a little chart that is not completely scientific, but I think it's accurate. This shows financial assets up here in the upper left of $230,000. That means savings, 401ks, all those kind of things. And then non-financial assets, house, car, art, jewelry, those kind of things. And then with debt of $159,000. So you have $230,000 and $272. So what that's like $500,000 minus $159,000 in debt. And you get to this number down here, $344,000 in net worth. That places the common American in the wealthiest 5% of the people in the world. Wealthiest 5%. If we limit it to just America, someone who has these kind of assets is in the top 1/3 of the wealthiest people in America. And this is a rather common bracket, I think. An old axiom is this: show me your checkbook and your calendar, and I'll show you what you value. Said another way, we spend our time and our money on the things that we think are important and on the things that we enjoy doing or really believe in. No one was ever saved by giving to the kingdom of God. But wanting to give to the kingdom of God seems to be resident in every person who's truly born again. Here's some conclusions. I remember the first time I was confronted with tithing. And tithing meaning giving 10% of your income to the Lord's work. And I remember how much it scared me. How in the world are we going to be able to do that? At the time, we could barely pay our bills with 100% of our income. How could we manage with just 90%? By faith, we decided to give 10% of our income to the Lord, and we learned this. Give, and it shall be given to you, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Those are the words of Jesus. Somehow, 90% of our income became enough to pay our bills and actually have more left over than we ever had when we gave little to nothing to the Lord. That's not math. That's just the way the kingdom works. Here's a caution for you. Never give so that you might get. So if your motive to give to the Lord's work is, hey, I'm going to get good measure, pressed down, shaken together, given to me by others because I give to the kingdom, that's the wrong motive. So never give so that you might get. Just give because you're supposed to and see what happens. If you like my channel, if you like this content, please like it, share it. If you're willing, please subscribe to the channel. It'll cost you nothing, and it'll help us get the word out. Thank you.